So welcome back. We're back in the garage after a week. I wasn't very well. I had minor flu, severe cold, whatever you would like to call it. Basically, I was seeing double. I had no appetite, and the thought of working on the Mini was just a bit like, ugh. But we're back, and we've used that time actually to our advantage because we've ordered more stuff for the Mini. We've got the next piece to the puzzle. I'm quite excited to show you what I've also purchased. A little bit early, but yeah, I'm very excited to show you guys, which is why I've got you at the workbench. So what I'm going to do is get the workbench tidy, get the part on the workbench that I bought, and yeah, show you guys. So let's quickly get the bench tidy and yeah, get our new part on it. So without further ado, we've got the bench tidy, we've got what we wanted on the bench. Now it's time to give you guys a sneak peek what I bought for the Mini. In 3, 2, 1. So if the video footage didn't give it away already, this is a classic Mini cylinder head. Now, it's not just a standard classic Mini cylinder head, it is a bored out, oversized classic Mini cylinder head. So we've got bigger ports on the side, we've got machined out inlet and outlet ports, or is it, that's inlet, that's outlet. Yeah, we've got bigger inlet and outlet ports. We've got, I believe, slightly oversized valves. I have looked, I took the inlet ones to work and measured them. These work out at 36mm. And the exhaust valves, I don't actually, no, I didn't size them up. So these are looking at roughly 30mm. So yeah, 30mm exhaust valves, and yeah, we've got all the springs to go with it, the top hats for the springs, the collets. But the main thing I wanted was the cylinder head, because I was quite prepared to go and buy new valves, but turns out that the inlet ones especially are actually in very good condition. You know, we may need to lap them in with some lapping compound. The head isn't staying like this. If you're probably sitting there wondering, oh my god, this cylinder head's a rusty old piece of crap, which it is a rusty old piece of crap, but we can take this to a machine shop and they can machine it out for us. So they can run it through an acid bath, they can clean it, they can get rid of all the rust, and then what they're going to do, they can probably skim this face down, and then what they're also going to do, they are going to skim the flame face down. This is what I've been looking forward to for a long time, because in regards to which engine I'm going to be running, I did have a 1275, but I do have something bigger going in there. And I wanted, you know, if I'm going through all the effort of getting a bigger block, then I might as well chuck a bored out cylinder head in there as well. Because if we're going to go through all that effort in getting a bigger block, you know, bigger engine, run more power, what's the point in having the standard cylinder head still when you can buy one ported out, which allows for that bit of extra airflow, which allows for more reliable source of power. So that is why I bought this. And if you're wondering how much this cost, I paid the grand price of £250, plus give or take a couple of £100 for machining. I think that's a bit of a bargain. So yeah, quite excited about that. Now for the next bit of the Mini. So the next part we have managed to acquire. So we've already got the boot floor, as discussed the other day, the lower rear valance. Now, the bit that we was waiting for, we have got our back repair panel. So this back repair panel, you can buy, just to put this in perspective for you, you can buy this whole back section for the Mini for the grand price of about £370. The half repair section for the grand price of like, what, £290, about there. This lower back section, this, now bearing in mind, you're getting a lot less metal for the money. This cost me £255. Now, I don't know what the guys at Heritage are thinking, but I'm going to put it down to the fact that they're using the same tooling, the same moulds to stamp this out. Regardless of how much of it they stamp out, they're still using the original mould. So I think it's down to upkeep of their tooling, maybe, or their dies, whatever it is. So we've now got this piece, which is good. So today, what we're going to do. Now, I did do a little bit of filming last time I was down here. I did try coming down here on Saturday, I think. But I was like super ill. I come down, I've done a little bit of work, and I was just like, do you know what? F this, I'm going home to bed. So, plan today. We've got the wings off. What I'm going to show you now, so I also did some more work, because sometimes there comes to a point where you're like, okay, I just want to do a little bit on the Mini without filming it. I just want to be by myself, just be in my own space. What I did do, so actually, let me show you. So what we did, we cut the wings off, both sides, and we've ground back the flange from the wing. What we're going to do today, we're going to finish cleaning all this back, and then we're going to also repair this. And I'm going to show you how to do it, because I've already done the other side, but I'm not going to show you the other side because I want you to see it from start to finish. So the first job we're going to do is repair this. Let's go. Right, so we've got the welder set up, we've got 0.6 wire set in there. Forgive me. Let's put my fabulous welding mask on, if you can't see that. If you haven't already seen that, which you probably have, but don't hate. They didn't have any mini ones, unfortunately. So the first step is we need to get some measurements for the new piece of steel that we're going to cut out. Using the nibbler, we're going to now cut the metal out. Now, pay close attention on this step and notice how clean the puddle welds are coming out as compared to what I was last doing on the car. Using that 0.6 welding wire really did do the trick. And now just a bit of manipulation with a hammer to get that L shape. It's really quite satisfying knowing that you can make something fresh from scratch, and rather than having to buy it at a ridiculous premium. And now just clean it up and give it a lick of paint just to protect it from rusting. Right, so we finished that. We've welded this on with 0.6mm welding wire. We've primered it. It's still slightly drying, so it's come out so much better than the side I done the other day. So yeah, there is still a slit, so I'll show you guys now. So you see the slit there. We're going to leave that because basically we've got the repair panel for this coming, so I want to see how far it goes first before I cut that. And also, you know, it's pretty ropey around here, so it might have to get cut here anyway. This is done. That's clean back. We've done our best to beat this into place. I think it looks fantastic for the work that I did. Now, let's finish cleaning this up. Get all the holes welded up. I'm absolutely disgusted by what this looks like, by the way. I'm not proud of this at all. This ain't my finest work. Yeah, you know, as soon as I used that 0.6 wire, straight away I was like, yeah, I should have used this a long time ago. But yeah, let's start clearing this up. Now this bulkhead that I repaired the other week, it's really quite difficult. Keep coming back to this to weld it up, grind it down, weld it up again, grind it down. There's only so much you can take off, and right now all I seem to be doing is just chasing holes that I'm burning in the metal. Even with the 0.6 wire, there are still sections of this where I'm just burning holes in it because the metal is simply too thin. So it's just a matter of just being careful, having it on its lowest setting, and just praying to God that you can get all the holes patched up. Now I've done my best to patch up the holes that I've blown in it. It does look a lot better. Give it another coat of primer just to protect it from rust, and we'll have another look next time when we come back. So that concludes the video today. I'm over the moon the fact that I've got some more work done on the car. Next time I'm going to start tackling that boot floor and the rear panels. Thank you very much for watching. If you could like, subscribe, it would mean a lot. Even leave a little comment, and as always, till next time, look after yourselves, and I'll see you very soon.